Yeah, should I just do it like this?
The doggy's gonna hate us even more, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking pig, bro. Oh.
Okay, wait, how do I take it off? Oh, there you go.
Alrighty. Well, I already started the recording, so on that note, what is up, Oaks? Welcome back to the Fight Scene podcast. The boys are back. How are you doing? How are we doing, gents?
Yeah, great, man.
We're ecstatic to be here as always.
Yeah, Robbie, you sound fucking thrilled to be here, bro. Yes, you can get a bit more enthusiasm there. UFC322, biggest card of the year, biggest fight of the year, most anticipated. JDM Islam, bro. Gonna be a banger, hey? Are we keen?
Sure.
Can't even put it into words how keen I am for that one.
Super fight. Absolute super fight.
Yeah, big time.
Alright, well, we'll obviously get into that when we get there, but just for a treat, we'll start with the prelims with the Malcolm Wellmaker, Cody Haddon. That's pretty banger. Wellmaker obviously 10-0, making his waves in the division, coming off a knockout of Chris Moutinho in his last one.
Big one.
Against Cody Haddon. What were we thinking on this one?
I mean, yeah, Wellmaker, there's some history beating our boy Cameron Simon. So
yeah, dude.
One thing, and then
instant up, actually. Yeah.
I mean, Chris Moutinho, to be fair, he hadn't lost since like Sean O'Malley in like 2019. So maybe he was an up and comer. But yeah, Cody Haddon, I actually don't know too much about him, but like good record, 8-1.
All I know about him really is good wrestler. He's got submission game. So I think he's probably going to try to take down, shoot the takedown pretty quick because Wellmaker's got a scary hook, bro.
And steel.
And he's got Wellmaker does have the reach and the height advantage. So that will be interesting to see how that plays out.
He's just bantamweight, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, bantamweight.
Yeah. He will definitely be shooting for those legs.
I mean, personal bias aside, I think I've got Wellmaker by probably decision here. I don't think
TKO
is going to happen.
I'm going to go Cody Haddon, bro, by crotch sniff decision.
Not even a sub, just decision.
Maybe sub or crotch sniff decision, potentially. But anyways, okay, then. Aaron Blanchfield against Tracy Cortez. Interesting matchup. Both of these girls, 13-2, 12-2, good records. What are you thinking on this one, eh? Let's not be biased towards Tracy Cortez, please.
This is like a number one. This is like a number one contender fight, no?
Pretty much, dude.
I mean, Blanchfield had fought like Furio recently for the like number one contender there, and then Tracy Cortez has also been coming up for a while. Like,
and Blanchfield was supposed to fight Macy Barber as well on an Apex card, and that was when Macy Barber like fainted and stuff and pulled out.
Yes, I do remember that.
I think Blanchfield would have won that one pretty easy. Maybe not easy, but I think she would have won it with the wrestling. I think that's where she has the advantage here with the grappling, and maybe she put more pressure on the feet.
Yeah, I definitely agree with the wrestling take. I think Blanchfield, she's got some pretty decent chain wrestling. If you don't mind me saying that, and her top control's not bad either. So I don't know. Do you have
a takedown average in front of you there, Toy?
No, I actually don't. Sorry, dude.
Do not. I thought you were looking at it right there.
No. But I will say, I mean, so maybe not who you think is going to win the fight, but what's your personal preference? I will say Tracy Cortez, I'm not stoked with right now, dude. All those minor drama videos like plaguing my feed, I'm not stoked about. So I'm backing my girl Blanchfield.
I'm gonna go the same, dude. I'm back in Blanchfield here. Cortez does have some wrestling to back her up as well, but I think on the feet as well. I think Blanchfield's just she's a bit more of a marauder, you know. I think she'll work her way there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take Blanchfield on that one, eh? Toy, I'm aside with you. Robbie, what's your
Yeah, you know what? I'll say Cortez sub.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Either that's gonna be a ball nolly pick or it's gonna be.
Dude, Robbie's just hoping Tracy Cortez sees this video, bro. Okay. That's what he's hoping for.
I'll try sees the vision.
Oh my goodness. Okay, next one is a banger in the middleweight division, which is Kopylov against Gregory Rodriguez. Oh my goodness. This is a banger. I don't know if do you remember Rodriguez's last fight where he flatlined Hermanson?
Yeah. That was like a while ago though.
Yeah, wasn't it
the main event of the night?
No, it was on the main card, but it wasn't the main fight.
Oh, it was a night.
But dude, so this is interesting. And obviously, Kopilov's last fight is when he lost to Paulo Costa and he got dominated.
Yeah,
it was 17, Robbie. Topuria Oliveira card was Manson. But yeah, Kopilov, the reach is exactly the same in this fight. Kopilov got dominated by Paulo Costa in his last one on the feet. He got pressured, and it was bad news for him. Gregory Rodriguez is actually the definition of a marauder. This guy is like front foot pressure, takedowns. He can hold top control, and then he's got flipping power. My take is Gregory Rodriguez is going to run through Kopilov here. Let me know what you boys are thinking.
You reckon?
Yeah, I actually find myself agreeing. I think that dude Rodriguez is good at mixing the clinch and his takedowns. I do think he packs a bit of a wallop, that Oak. You know what I mean? He ain't got pillow hands. And just maybe it's like a bit of recency bias, but Kopilov really did get decimated by a Paulo Costa. Hard for me to give you any credit.
Paulo Costa the goats, man. Kopilov can be dangerous, so like he has some crazy kicks, and the thing is with Rodriguez, like he can be known to have like quite a shit fight IQ. So if he's just going in it with his like hands right here, spinning side kick, bang to the skull.
I mean, Rodriguez probably not going to let it happen, right? Like,
he does walk forward.
He's going to aim for it to not happen.
He does just keep forward pressure, and Kopilov is good with his kicks. I mean, he head kick KO'd Chris Curtis, I think it was. Like, obviously, that's not exactly the most insane finish, but it's a head kick finish at the end of the day. Like, he's got that skill. I just think stylistically bad matchup for him against Rodriguez, who can like wrestle and strike. So I have to side. I think Rodriguez could honestly finish him here, bro. But
completely agree.
I think it can go both ways, to be honest, from my thing. But we'll have to
well, no hedging here, bro. I need a pick from you. Please.
Oh, you need a pick? Yes,
I need a pick from you.
Hey, then fine. I'll go Kopilov again. I'll go against.
Sure.
This guy's just going again. Let's see, Robbie, but I go 0-10 for the night or whatever.
When I go 3-3 and you go 0-3, then what?
Okay, and then thank goodness this isn't on the main card, but Bo Nickel against Rodolfo Vieira. Oh my goodness, Oaks. Bo Nickel. Yeah, see, I'm gonna let Jurgs take this one first, bro.
Dude, no pickle needs a bounce back or win, bro. I can tell you that. Okay, he seriously. I mean, to be fair, he is obviously, as it's always been said, like it's early on in his MMA career, and his last one was quite a big bunch, big like RDR is obviously a huge he was well experienced, but then recently, I mean, we watched RDR crumble, so then it kind of takes away from that. But
I think that was weight cuts, to be fair.
Yeah,
was it his fifth fight of the year?
What?
That was RDR's fifth fight of the year. The one he lost.
Fourth or fifth, yeah, dude. Like a lot though. I think weight cuts has got to be the reason he, gassed out there. But it is a bad look for him. And it does make it look a bit better for Bo.
Yeah.
Oh, no, actually, it's worse.
Sorry, worse.
By getting finished by him, but I still think RDR is really high level. Different conversation, but
different.
Bo in this matchup, I think, is just like almost another example of where they're throwing him like a Cody Brundage, like another can to build them up again, like get some more hype.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think the only advantage Vieira has in this fight is maybe with some jiu-jitsu, but the guy is chinny, and Bo does have a pretty big overhand. He does like to let go sometimes. Whether or not it connects, a different story. But yeah, I think Bo has the advantage in this, but I don't think he's just going to walk through Vieira. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see it. But I still have him winning this one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, same. I mean, I think it'll kind of undoubtedly go to the floor, right? Or the mat. You say Vieira's got good BJJ. Bo Nickel, obviously, pressure wrestler. So I guess it'll just be interesting to see if Vieira can pull a sub off or not. I think honestly, I think also Bo will be happy to play in his guard, to get top control. I think he's confident enough in his wrestling that he won't even be scared of the jiu-jitsu. Because I don't like Vieira is good at jiu-jitsu, but he's not like a Charles Oliveira or like a one of those guys who's
going to submit you off his back.
Not easily, no. So yeah, unanimous pick for Bo there. So we'll move into the main card because holy shit, oh my goodness. Alrighty. Beneil Dariush, Robbie's favorite fighter, up against Benoit Saint Denis. Robbie, I'm gonna let you start this one off.
Yeah, the man from the Middle East. There's no jurisdiction out there. Benoit Saint Denis. I mean, I really did think he was him. I was there when he fought Topuria back in the day. I was like, for sure, Benoit gonna sleep this hillbilly. Like, but it was like quite a sick win, whatever. And then Benoit has gone a bit downhill recently, but he had that very good win recently against who was that? Yeah,
Rocky, did he fraud checked him, Bruce?
So like,
massive fraud.
I really thought Rocky was good. So like, it's so weird how this lightweight division is working. But in this one, sure, you would think Benoit can do it because Beneil's such an unk. But like, I feel like this is a kind of fight where Beneil just like weathers the storm and comes out with something massive. Like,
really, huh?
I tend to agree, but Toy, I want to hear your opinion on it first before I go.
I think Benoit's got a better
Sorry,
chance.
who? Benoit.
You say it? Sorry, I'm not French.
Benoit.
Saint Denis. I think that he's got a better chance of winning than Beneil. I think Beneil, he's just too old these days, hey? He's been on Unkwatch. Saint Denis coming through. You know, he's got that relentless pressure. This guy don't play. You know, once he feels that the kill's on the table, he's gonna go for it. And I think if he touches Beneil a little bit and he starts wavering, then he's just gonna go for the kill and get it. I predict round 2 knockout for Saint Denis. My opinion.
Good prediction, honestly, Bruce. So here's what I was thinking with this fight. Is I was thinking Beneil, obviously like wrestler, traditionally good grappling, like defense and all that stuff. So it's like it's not going to be that easy for BSD like it was against Huffy. But then other thing I thought about Bruce, Benoit walks forward and he keeps his chin open. Now Uncle Benny throws a mean overhand, bro. I was thinking there's a world in this fight where Beneil just catches him with that overhand, bro, for out of nowhere. But genuinely, I also think that Beneil is like well-rounded enough to not just get ran through by BSD here. And I'm pretty high on Beneil this week. I think he's gonna pull it off. He didn't look great against Moicano, but I don't know. I think he can halt Benoit here, but it's gonna be tough. I'm going Beneil Dariush by decision though.
Yeah, that's definitely what the heart is saying. That's
but what does the mind say? Eh?
Still the beast from the Middle East, please.
Alrighty, so finally, Robbie's not the outcast pick, but yeah, that's fight. I'm keen to see that one because this is another fight that it's like if Benoit runs through Dariush, like okay, shit, he's back. he's back and he's gonna fight for a title probably. But anyways, moving on. This is going to be an interesting one, not just to watch, but I'm interested to hear your guys' opinion on Leon Edwards against Carlos Prates. This is a sick matchup. The welterweight division, the men's premier division, is on showcase this weekend.
I was literally about to say this main card is built around the men's premier division 170 right here.
It literally, the whole card moves everything in the division, depending on what
fights and 2 like top contenders right there.
Yeah. It's crazy to see what the welterweight landscape will look like after this weekend. It's literally going to be completely different.
It could flip, like it could turn upside down. That's crazy. But early predictions, I think Leon Edwards is going to outcraft Yvette Carlos Prates here, Oaks. And I think it's a bold call because I think Prates could KO him with his forward pressure, and Leon looked shit against Brady. But I think Leon's going to play it boring. I think he's going to keep it at range. He's going to jab and kick. And he's going to decision him. I don't know. That's what I feel like could happen. Robbie, you got something different on your mind.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Leon's washed. Like when my mom asked all the dishes done, I say, yeah, they're Leon Edwards. Like that is just Carlos Prates. Don't forget, like actually, him and Ian Gary had that like banger fight where it went all the way, like decision. Could have maybe gone both ways, went Ian Gary's way. Leon Edwards now would get like washed up by the new generation of welterweight. So like it's old generation in my opinion. He lost to Bilal, like seriously, got like hardcore destroyed 50-45 by Bilal. And yeah, Carlos Prates is like lethal on the feet, and Leon Walsh on the feet.
As a better stylistic matchup for Rocky though compared to Bilal. and Sean Brady.
Yeah, 100%.
But you also say like Leon's a good matchup for Carlos Prates as well, because he's also on the feet, so you'll just want to strike with him.
That's true. I mean, I also like, I do think Prates has that one punch KO power, and he could definitely land something gnarly on Leon. Toy, your take?
Well, I can give you my biased answer and my unbiased answer. My biased answer is like, I hope Carlos Prates like eliminates Leon Edwards in the octagon. I'm just like, personally speaking, I'm so over Leon's cock. You know what I mean? Like, this guy, inactive champ, never once, even before, even like not as champion, just never wants to fight, always messing around. Like, I'm kind of keen to see this guy get beaten and then just get thrown out. You know what I mean? Give him some cancer.
The headshots dead gimmick in 2025 is just not working.
No, yeah, it's well over.
Pulls up every time, just like, and it's like in like 4 years.
Yeah. But what I will say, my unbiased answer is, I actually do think that Leon could pull it off. I think if he plays it pretty safe, like kind of just point fights with Prates, then he can probably work out a decision win. I don't see Prates getting finished unless he gets cracked, you know, by a lucky shot or something like that.
Yeah, I also don't see him.
But in the same vein, Prates could just win off like that power that he packs. You know what I mean? He could just clip Leon and that's tickets. So I think if Prates was going to win, he's going to clip him and knock him out. Otherwise, I think it'll be an Edwards decision win. But I'm leaning towards Edwards' decision.
Yeah, I'm also leaning towards that. I just think like it's one of those matchups where, I don't know, it's actually so tough, bro. Like it's such a banger, but like it also depends what kind of Leon shows up, bro.
Definitely.
Like if Leon shows up, then
if it's the boring Leon and just like back foot pressure, just like then it's done.
Okay, yeah, so Robbie's on Prates, Toy and I. Toy, what are you more leaning towards here?
I'm leaning towards the Edwards decision, I think.
Okay,
but it's like it's leaning towards. I would very much expect also a Prates knockout win. Maybe another spinning. What's it?
Spinning elbow
video. Yeah, spinning elbow. Yes, that would be very nice to see.
Alrighty, and then back to back welterweight. This one is even more of a sort of top contender matchup, which Sean Brady against Michael Morales. And before we get into this, Oaks, let me just tell you, Sean Brady is the baddest man in the division, because this Oak said he will fight anyone, anytime, any place to prove he's the top contender. This was a couple months ago. And when I heard him say that on the Ariel Helwani show, I was like, okay, this guy deserves some respect. Okay. And this is a tough matchup taking against Michael Morales, who just finished Gilbert Burns.
I know Leon dodged this fight. I know he was
100 million, 100 million.
Taking on Carlos Prates is maybe not as.
I know, but you know, Carlos Prates is beatable. This Morales could be the GOAT. I mean,
I guess he hasn't had much sort of octagon time in a way.
Yeah, I mean, only between the two of them, 36 wins and 1 loss. That is,
I mean, that's crazy, hey. Well, what's your guys' thoughts? How do you think this one's gonna play out? I've got some thoughts, but
Sean Brady via crotch sniff for 3 rounds.
It is like wrestler versus striker dynamic.
But do you think crotch sniff? I don't think it'll be a crotch sniffing fest. I think Brady's usually pretty aggressive.
He's not. He's. You think he's aggressive, but he's like a mauler. Like he mauls you. Like no, not marauder, mauler. He gets you down. And he just kind of holds you in control, lands a few punches, like moves the position. He's like, and then he slowly wears you down and then gets the sub. Like with Leon, it was around like late round 4 sub, I think. So with Morales, like, I think he's just going to try and neutralize that striking straight off the bat and just control him. And I think the only way Morales has a chance to win this is in the first few seconds when the fight starts on the feet each round. Because other than that, I think Sean Brady's going to get him down when he wants.
I mean, surely Morales has been going up against wrestlers on his way up as well. How is he done with that? Because surely he couldn't have gone to the top with no ground game. I know Brady does have like one of the best in welterweight, but
well, I mean, his last fight was Gilbert Burns, who's obviously a wrestler, but it was a very washed Gilbert Burns. He looked terrible.
Yeah, I know, but Dorino has been like that.
Michael Morales, his takedown defense sits at 89%, so it's pretty good.
But the thing is, Max Griffin, and that guy shot 8 takedowns, defended all of them. I mean, pretty decent.
Max Griffin's shite though.
Yeah.
To be fair, like, dude, he's beating Jake Matthews, he's beating Neil Magny, like he did beat Max Griffin. Like he is beating these traditional wrestlers.
This is his first like big one though. This is like
well, Gilbert Tech kind of, but like
this is kind of like the fraud check.
Well, this is the contender fight, like kind of, if
Yeah.
obviously Usman and everything like that. Personally, like I find this fight really interesting. I'm actually quite a big fan of Michael Morales. Like I've been watching a couple of his fights, and he's sick to watch. You know what I mean? Nice stand up, crisp. He's looking for the knockout, but bro, his takedown defense is like, I guess, not really tested at like the highest level of the UFC. So it's like quite hard to like say in that point of view, because he could just defend every takedown. You know what I mean? Somehow, like maybe his takedown defense is that good. We're not actually that sure. But if it gets to the floor, damn, bro, I don't think it's looking good for him. I think that Brady will just either work out a decision or just get him subbed.
Other thing I'm thinking as well is like, even if Brady doesn't complete takedowns, it could be like a
the threat of the takedown.
No, like a Bautista versus Aldo situation where it's a lot of cage holding. Like it could be that sort of fight because Bruno Morales has knockout power, big time. And Sean Brady got KO'd or TKO'd by Bilal. So it's like he can definitely get chinned by Michael Morales, bro. So I think it's set up to be a boring fight because it's striker versus grappler, and I think Sean Brady's going to look to get it to the mat instantly, bro. Because I wouldn't want to mess around with Michael Morales in the standout, dude.
No words.
Nah, you wouldn't want to do that. Dangerous, man.
So are we all on Sean Brady here? I feel like Robbie's going to say Michael Morales by KO or something, bro.
So my favorite prediction for striker versus wrestlers is
flying knee.
We'll just knee up the middle when Brady shoots. You know, he goes for a low takedown, Morales, boom, knee up the middle. So you know what? I'll stick by it. It's gonna happen one day. So
it's good. It will one day. One day it'll happen.
Broken clocks right twice a day. For me personally, you know what? Like mine says Brady, but the heart says my boy Michael. Okay, so I'm backing it, bro. I'm also Robbie. I'm seeing it, bro. I'm seeing that knee, bro. It's coming from the depths of hell, bro, and it's got Brady's name on it. Okay, that's what I see.
Miles Morales, bro. You can't. He's
Morales.
Can't be let down.
Yeah, no, definitely. He didn't do that to us, bro. And Bester?
Oh, Sean Brady.
He's Sean Brady, man. It's whatever.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm just when you get to this level at the game that I'm at, bro, you got to start picking for accuracy in your prediction. It's just, there's a lot on the line here.
Why did you pick Brady?
Alrighty, moving on, the co-main event for the women's flyweight title. This is an absolute banger, Oaks. This is a banger. Shevchenko against Zhang Weili. Oh my goodness, I'm hyped for this fight. Zhang Weili, probably behind Thug Rose, favorite women's fighter, dude.
Really?
Yeah, dude, I love Zhang Weili. She's the GOAT, bro. She lost to Thug Rose because Thug Rose is just like levels.
That fight with JJ, bro.
She divorced Pat
Barrett. Literally. Enough said.
Dude, this is an interesting fight. I'm liking Zhang in this one. Currently, on some of the books, it's like a pick'em, bro. It's same odds here. I'm liking Zhang Weili because I haven't liked what I've been seeing from Shevchenko in the last few fights, bro. Losses to was like Alexa Grasso, and then I don't know who else she's lost to. It's not off the top of my head, but Zhang Weili's been dominant, bro, all through her career. Besides for losses to Thug Rose, and I think she's aggressive in her takedown. She's aggressive in her striking. However, Shevchenko, nasty kicking game, head kicks, body kicks, all that stuff. So there's that element too. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I find myself agreeing. If I'm not mistaken, Weili's orthodox and Shevchenko is southpaw, which is pretty interesting. So Shevchenko has that kind of advantage.
Weili's also like a bit of a switch. Like she does mix it up depending on kicks and certain things like that as well.
It's always tough, I would say, like when someone's moving up. You know what I mean? Like when we have like one of these kind of title fights, because like we've seen throughout time, like it's pretty inconsistent when someone moves up. You know what I mean? Like they either like absolutely decimate their opponent. Think of like your Topurias or your McGregors, but then you also have like your Adesanyas where they moved up and it doesn't graft. So it's like quite tough to call on that front. If Weili comes in like she's always looking, then yeah, I agree, bro. I think she can really put it on Shevchenko. Shevchenko getting a little bit old now, right? Like she's been around the block.
It's only a year difference, actually, dude. Shevchenko's 37.
Weili is also old. old.
36.
Yeah.
So it's actually, they're very close in age, but I still think with Weili's build, Bruce, she's built for speed still. Like, she's short and compact. It's a 9-centimeter reach advantage for Shevchenko. So that is something to take into consideration, especially with the kicking game. But yeah, I think it's going to be a flippant insane matchup because both of them have good wrestling and good striking.
Yeah.
Like, we could be seeing a finish here as well. Like, I think it's just two aggressive styles going at each other, bro.
Thoughts on wrestling? I mean, I don't see much of it happening this fight. I feel like probably gonna keep it standing.
I think
Maybe a desperation shot, but
I think if one of them gets hurt, they might shoot. One of them gets hurt, they might go for a shot at some point. But also to mix it in, you know, because like, for example, like there could be a world in which Weili is getting beat up on the feet, so she's like, well, I need to get this to the ground type of vibe.
The same with Shevchenko.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. It's such an interesting fight because they can both default to either sort of style. But I'm gonna pick Zhang Weili, my goal to get it done, probably over the 5 rounds by a decision. 48-47 split decision. I think it's gonna be flipping close.
I was literally thinking about what about calling a draw here, honestly.
That's a bold call. Robbie with the bold calls today.
Imagine predicting a draw. That would
Don't you usually have to have a point deduction for a draw to happen? I think
Yeah,
most of the time, I think.
Well, here it is eye pokes all over the place recently, so maybe.
And it just got stricter on the rules as well.
Predictions.
So what are you saying, Robbie? Draw? You're calling draw? Is that your prediction?
Obviously not. Okay, like hear me out now. If it does happen, just know, like, but I'm leaning towards Shevchenko just because, like, she like one of the goats for me. Also, I was saying this is, I think, the biggest women's fight you can make right now outside of Harrison Nunes.
Yeah, dude, this is outside of Amanda Nunes. This is the 2 women goats.
Yeah,
no, literally. Or at present time.
Kayla Harrison. It's the woman goats, dude. Kayla Harrison still needs to win a few more fights, but she will beat
she'll go down as if she like floors Nunes, like she actually almost goes down as a goat. Like,
Nunes don't want that smoke, bro. I swear she don't want that smoke.
I think she has to. It's going to be the biggest paycheck.
I thought it was rumored to happen.
It is. It's literally rumored, and
they faced off in the cage. Like, they almost have to.
That would be a banger. Yeah, but okay, so Robbie's on Shevchenko, I'm on Zhang. Let's hear you two.
I mean, I'll just say it like this. I think if Weili can keep like a high output and tempo, I think she can take it. But I've always thought Shevchenko is pretty good with her reads and stuff. Like, she's good at timing, you know what I mean? Like, and I think if she starts making those reads on Weili, then she could probably take it. But I think that just because this is Shevchenko's home ground, you know what I mean? Like, this is her weight class. You know what I mean? She run this place. I think I'll give her the edge just because Weili is moving up.
I also think this is probably her last fight as well. I'd imagine, especially if she lost.
100%. But it'll be an interesting one. I can't wait to watch this one actually.
Dude, you know, Shevchenko hasn't fucking been in a non-title fight since 2018.
Sure. 7 years.
Longevity.
It's ridiculous. And I think Zhang Weili is pretty similar. Oh no, because she lost the ball.
She's fought almost every time.
She fought Joanna Jędrzejczyk in 2022. Oh, that's when she turned her into an alien, bro. That was like
with the mouse.
No, wait, that wasn't the fight of the year. I think it was the one before that. Yeah, in 2020.
The first one is when she had the mouse. That was Adesanya versus Romero.
That was a banger. But enough chit chat. Let's get into the reason we all here, bro.
Yeah, literally.
Jack Della Maddalena against Islam Makhachev. Oh my goodness, Oaks. I have been on JDM this whole time. This Oaks not losing. He's gonna knock out Islam. That's just the bottom line. But no, I think it's gonna be a flipping close scrap. Islam looks huge. I don't know if you guys have seen the recent video of him.
He's all creatine, bro. He's pumping up.
Yeah, he is big. He is swole. Lighter man skill, moving up to welterweight. I think JDM has a reach advantage of 6 centimeters, so decent amount. But in my mind, if he can stop takedowns from Bilal and piece him up on the feet, why can't he do it to Islam? Islam is more of a dominant grappler than Bilal, obviously, but I still think JDM can keep it on the feet.
Yeah, sure. It's so tough because I don't think the weight class is an issue here. Because as we know, like Islam and all of them, they were such big like weight bullies anyway. They are such like they're huge. So he is like not going to be small up against Jack. And I also actually saw a photo with Jack and Volk the other day, and he's like slightly bigger than Volk, and Volk's obviously like not that big. So sure, it's an impossible fight to actually predict though.
Do you think it's possible that Islam can be as dominant as a wrestler against like JDM? That like there's a world in which he can just
like with the lightweights.
Yeah.
I don't sure. If the thing is, if like welterweight Bilal didn't stand a chance, then you would maybe. I know it's but Islam is light years.
And I know MMA math doesn't always work, but look at that fight against Poirier, dude. Islam had problems with Poirier, and that was an older Poirier. You know, this is a prime JDM.
Okay, listen here.
Boy, break it down.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, okay, but bro, Islam is that guy. Okay, I undoubtedly, like, no matter what your personal opinions are on him, like, he is that guy. Moving up, Robbie said, like, he doesn't see it as much of a problem. I tend to find myself agreeing. I mean, it's what, 15 pounds, it's another 7 kgs. I think that I don't think changing weight classes is going to change his wrestling. I think that Islam has like probably the most dominant wrestling that we've seen.
Pound for pound,
yeah, pound for pound. Like maybe I think he's even got like a better like finishing wrestling style than Khabib did. Khabib was
he chases the stub quick.
Yeah, he looks for it big time. But yeah, like you guys are saying, like Madalena does have a chance, you know what I mean? Or not even does have a chance. Like it is like pretty evenly split. I think that if JDM can if he can work the body, I think that'll be like a big contributing factor to him getting a win. If he can just constantly put it on Islam, punish the level changes, and most importantly, like prevent them. I think like round 1 will be very telling. If Islam gets that takedown early and he manages to hold them there the whole time, like for the rest of the round, it ain't looking good for JDM. But if JDM can keep him away, he can nail those body shots and put in like that work, put in that work to worsen Islam's body, then I don't know. I think that he could take it.
Yeah, to be honest, I see this going to a decision, to be honest, and really? I think it's going to be down to like cardio, because I think they're going to be working each other the whole time, and then it's whoever finishes strongest, because I think they're going to be like battered and bruised afterwards. It's going to be an insane fight, but I don't see how Jack would get subbed or Islam getting knocked out really.
The thing is Islam's not chinny, but he can get caught, and the thing is the way that JDM finishes fights with his boxing is with like pressure combos, just like he doesn't one punch KO type of vibe. It's like consecutive. So I don't know if he could hurt Islam, get him backed up against the fence and finish him with combos. He's like Toy was saying, dude, he's got nasty body work.
Yeah.
And I think his boxing is the skill in boxing is quite big. I think JDM's boxing is just like, it's one of the best in the UFC I've seen. I think it's so clean. So if he can keep it on the feet and neutralize the wrestling, I think he can honestly, decision, or I think he can finish Islam. I don't know. I just have a weird feeling about it, dude. I'm not convinced.
Well, this is just such a hard one to call. This is just such a, you know what, UFC, like, they absolutely cooked with this one. They know they cooked with this one also, because like it is like really, really tough to call. Like, you know, it is like the kind of like standard striker versus wrestler thingy, and like it doesn't help that it's a Dougie wrestler. But even so, you're like, like JDM could take it. But having said that, and the reason like I'm kind of anti JDM, after watching my glorious king get held down on the mat for 5 rounds straight by that absolute puss Hamza, I believe it could happen again. You know what I mean? Islam could just go out and maybe wrestle him. You know, we thought Drickus would have a chance. We were like, maybe he's gonna be cool, blah 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 blah. Maybe he can handle his wrestling.
Dude, I think Hamzat's in a league of his own, dude. I actually do.
Really?
I actually think Howzit is in a league of his own. Think about it. Islam has had tough fights. Howzit has not had tough fights. Okay, Kamaru Usman, I guess, gave him some trouble. And even Gilbert Burns. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, hold on. But like, I don't think this is comparable to DDP against Howzit.
No, it was just more the aspect of like, I'm not like comparing their fights, but just more so like we've seen these like Eastern European wrestlers just like pull it out the bag where they just dominate you in wrestling and there's nothing the guy can do. And like, would you guys really be surprised if that did happen to JDM?
Yes, I would be. Like, obviously with the Dagestani wrestlers, the way they're so dominant, you can see it happening, but I don't see him controlling JDM like just ridiculously for the whole time. I don't know, maybe I could be completely wrong, dude, but it's just I don't see it happening. I think it's going to be a super competitive fight. I don't think it's necessarily going to be dominated one way or the other. I have to pick JDM, and Robbie picked Bilal against JDM, even though JDM is one of his favorite fighters, and Bilal lost to JDM, and he's going to pick against JDM again this time, and he's going to win again.
I have a good reason for it though. I'm picking Islam.
So
there's only one fight I want in the UFC, and that's Topuria Islam. So if Islam loses, that might not happen. But if Islam wins, Topuria wins again, they're gonna do it.
Well. If Islam loses, does that not kind of like leave him in a pretty weird place for that Topuria fight?
If JDM beats Islam, what Topuria is going to as well. If Islam actually beats JDM and Topuria, whatever, beats Gaethje, Arman, whoever he's supposed to fight next, then it like builds it up even
But are
more.
you telling me Topuria is going to move up to welterweight? Because there's no ways Islam's going to move back down, dude. Oaks don't move back down once they go up. They don't.
Topuria will go, yeah. He will.
Topuria will be a midget at welterweight.
Yeah, I don't know about that welterweight fight.
I agree. I as well before Toy said it, dude. If Islam loses, he goes back down to lightweight, bro. He fights for the belt again.
You just said they don't go back down.
Yeah, you did actually just say that.
Topuria, he would, because what else is he going to do at welterweight?
Oh yeah, I know.
It is interesting. I mean, like, how do you guys see like future fights playing out if either one wins? Like, what do you guys think will happen if Islam beats JDM?
Well, it depends what happens in the other fights, dude. It depends who wins between Michael Morales and Sean Brady, and then it depends who wins against Leon and Prates. Because if Prates finishes Leon, title contention, he'll be in talk because he's a star, and we all know Oaks with star power sometimes just get title shots. So if Prates knocks out Leon Edwards, he's in the conversation. If Sean Brady beats Morales, he's definitely in the conversation. He should probably get the title shot if he beats Morales. So I think if JDM or Islam wins, either way, they fight Sean Brady if he wins.
Can I ask, where do you guys think that Usman fits into all of this? Because he's kind of just like chilling on the sidelines, being like, hey, like I want the belt next, like give it to me.
To be honest,
what do you guys think?
If Islam wins, like Islam Kamaru is like the only fight like that I would be kind of interested in. Like it would be cool to see Usman.
Sean Brady Islam would probably be a fun stylistic match.
Oh, but I mean, like Brady Makachev is not exactly selling pay-per-views.
Well, it might. No, it will just off like Islam star power.
I was going to say off Islam, it would.
Maybe Sean Brady can bring out some more Irish blood to it, and maybe we can have Ireland Dagestan again.
I mean, so if JDM wins, what do you guys reckon? The winner of Brady, Morales?
No, dude, because if Michael Morales beats Brady, like, can he get a title shot off Gilbert Burns and then Sean Brady? Even though Sean Brady's the number one guy.
Islam went to the wrong division. There's too much because just think Shavkat is obviously supposed to be there. He got injured. Ian Gary as well. He's just not on this card right now, but he is also up there.
He keeps winning as well.
Yeah, all of them, like you could argue.
In my opinion, I think order of title shot at the moment, obviously it depends what happens this weekend, but I say, for example, Sean Brady wins, he's next in line for me. And then I think Ian Gary, bro, like...
Really?
Dude, Ian Gary has good wins, and he has a lot of them.
Barely lost, yeah, other than Shavkat, which was so close.
He's like, he has to be up there. And then Shavkat, for me, has to fight. Like Arman, he has to fight again. He has to.
Shaka, he's been out for so long. Like, I don't even think
he lost aura, honestly.
Big time, bro. But okay, another question I want to ask you guys is: if Islam beats JDM, are we beginning to look at a GOAT, or a potential GOAT? Maybe not after the JDM fight, but like if you can carry on, if you can get 1 or 2 like title defenses, what are we saying? Where's Islam ranking?
What if he keeps ducking Topuria? He has to do that fight. I'm sorry. If he beats JDM and then beats Topuria, he is my GOAT completely.
He gets.
That's not gonna move up, bro. That's just like if Islam wins, then like that fight's done. I think.
You reckon it's just done?
I don't need this, dude. For me, I honestly like. I don't think Topuria should move to welterweight, but I think he would. I honestly think he will.
It's like he will back himself.
Probably will, but like he definitely has to defend at least once or twice. You know what I mean? Like
he's literally trying to run off McGregor's like stardom. Like he's going to bounce wherever he wants, and I think the UFC are going to let him do that.
Well, I mean, I guess it is his choice to vacate, and then it is his choice to move up. You know what I mean? Like UFC can't actually stop that. But like, bruh, like, come on. Surely, I think Topuria has to work for that welter title. Like, he can't just be given a free shot. Like, he has to defend once or twice.
Dude, I promise you, like, if it's possible, they will make Topuria Islam without a second thought.
The biggest.
It would be the biggest since Khabib McGregor.
It is. Like,
it definitely.
On the whole roster, if you could pick 2 fighters you want to see fight, you would say Islam and Topuria. Like, Islam's knocked, I mean, Ilya's knocked everyone out, literally everyone, all of our favorite fighters, and Islam has beaten everyone in the UFC. So, like,
I just don't know if it will realistically happen.
I don't know either, but I don't think him losing is the best way for them getting that fight. Actually, I don't.
You know, it's bro, I think if Islam loses, it maybe makes the matchup a lot less hype because now Oaks are just like, oh, well, he's just going to get flatlined by Topuria. Yeah. But it's like, I think win or lose with Makhachev, they'll be looking to set up Islam Topuria any way they can. They'll try hard to make it happen.
The thing is, if it is at welterweight, like these actual welterweights are going to be like, why the fuck have these lightweights just taken our division? Yeah. Like, just come up and made their own title fight.
Not even a lightweight, bro. A fucking featherweight. Yeah. Bro. Like how the fuck is the 145 and 170?
You have to take a look at yourself as a welterweight and be like, hey, we're not doing something right here. Like, and where's you have to ask yourself, where is Colby Chaos Covington in all of this?
Dude, I heard he's lining up the title shot right now.
The men's premier division is nothing without the 170-pound king, and that's Chaos.
God, man. Oh my God.
When is he gonna fight again?
Dude, he's he's reaching for those grapes. He's trying to make that cheese and wine.
Cheese and wine. He's off to like that grandpa fighting league, or what's it called? You guys know the one I'm talking about with like Tony Ferguson. No, not PFL. There's like an actual like
GFL.
Yeah, GFL.
Global fighting, but it never happened, dude. It like run out. All the investors pulled out.
Hey, I pulled them.
They had like 64-year-old like Wanderlei Silva on it or something.
It's like the stupidest idea ever.
It had like Tony Ferguson. It had all these
Chael's son and versus like Vitor Belfort, and it's like that fight happened 25 years ago.
Yeah. Dude, as long as it's Roy did Vitor, then we can watch it.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Juice the gills, Vitor, bro.
Bring back PEDs to the heavyweight division, bro.
Yeah, you know, there's 35 active heavyweights on the roster right now, by far the lowest out of
35.
35, and top 15 are ranked. So when you see like an unranked heavyweight fight, just know you are watching.
I think I literally, like, if there's only 35, I probably know every heavyweight on the fucking roster.
Like, I mean, Chris Barnett and his opponent in the last fight, they both just got cut.
No, they both just got cut.
Yeah.
That's the problem with the heavyweight division is they cut Oaks. Okay, look, those Oaks. Hamdi didn't deserve to get cut.
I mean,
Rosenstrike. Why did they cut Rosenstrike? I would never understand this. Why? He was one of the semi-athletic heavyweights, and I use that like loosely, bro, but like semi-athletic, and you just cut him, bro. I was like, what? Why would you do that?
And then you got like flipping Thomas Peterson running around here, dude. He just got flatlined by Vito Petrino.
No, there are some seriously bad. And then you get the light heavyweights who are like trying to move up, and it just they just don't. They just get laid on
doesn't
top of.
graft, bro.
No.
Dude, yeah, that heavyweight division actually just needs a complete revamp, bro.
Well,
And
Josh Hockett's in there now, bro. Did you see his fight this weekend?
Yeah,
no, actually,
He just blitzed through his opponent, finished him in the first, like inside a minute, dude. Like,
bro, that's like the most standard rising heavyweight contender ever. Like the most.
he's like a new Charles Sonnen, dude. Like his post-fight speech was like a whole rehearsed, like rhyming thing. And then Walter Walker.
Yeah.
He called out Walter Walker. And he was like, Walter Walker, you absolutely suck.
Dude, that's the thing with heavyweight right now. It's actually good that that eye poke happened, because right now, what matchup would you be looking forward to? At the moment, at least we can still look forward to Garn Aspinall. But like outside of that, if Aspinall floored Garn, who's he fighting?
Bro, but that's such a depressing thought. Like actually, like you were stoked that the fight got cancelled, or you stoked that the fight got called off because we can see it again, and that's the most interesting matchup that we have.
Yeah, because there's nothing else. Like you could go out and be like, please, Bones Aspinall White House card, but like, geez, that's like hoping for McGregor Chandler on it as well. So ridiculous.
Yeah, bro, that division is so washed, bro. Like it's actually a bit of a joke, bro.
Yeah, it's the
something needs to happen there, bro. But like, can I ask, why do you Oaks even think that? Why is the heavyweight division just so?
Because, dude, all it takes to get in at the moment is just to be huge and to be able to knock Oaks out. And then they just
also, if you think about it, if you get into MMA, right, and say you're already a huge, big fatty, you lose weight and you like to actually get yourself fit. So to actually be that size and good at MMA, you need to actually be talented. And half these Oaks aren't actually talented. Like,
but that's why you see like any Oaks who get into the heavyweight division who are mildly in shape just run through Oaks because they have like the hugest speed advantage. So if they just avoid the big overhand that comes their way, they can finish the fight.
It's like Delton Almeida moved up, even though he was like, he's literally 230 kgs, so he'll fight Oaks 30 kgs more than him, but he can still out-grapple them like most of the time.
Well, dude, that was the same as Josh Hokett this weekend. He is like 35 pounds less than like your average heavyweight, but he just has a huge like speed advantage, so he can run through these Oaks. That's why Vitor Petrino moved up. He's shredded, but his cardio was ass in his last fight. So let's see what happens there. But I mean, like Walter Walker is exciting.
Yeah,
like,
that is the one, I guess, coming up right now.
There's a few heavy, like Ante Delija now. Yeah, he just got knocked out by Waldo, but he's in there. Like there's a few new heavyweights these days which are bringing it back a little bit.
I think there's one potential savior of the heavyweight division which isn't even, or who isn't even in the heavyweight division.
Poatan.
My boy, bro. My boy Poatan, bro. I mean, listen, with Jones out the picture, that was always like, I was like, dude, Jones is gonna absolutely kill you, bro. He's just gonna submit you within like 3 seconds. But now, like, you have Aspinall. Okay, I guess Aspinall could definitely sub him.
Yeah.
But it would be, I think that's probably a fight to make. Maybe not now, but within the next year, Pereira should.
Yeah. How much longer is Poatan gonna fight for, dude?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like within the next year, you have to get this
which other light heavyweights does he need to fight anymore? Like, I'm going to be so mad if they just give Yuri again the trilogy.
Maybe Elberg.
But like still, I mean, Potan's just going to knock him out, and then what? But it's like, that is, I guess, the one matchup other than the Garn matchup where you could give Aspinall that. And
but dude, light heavyweight is also like low-key a dead division because it's the same with heavyweight where it's just the top like 5 Oaks just keep fighting each other, and like whoever wins, it's like you lose your title shot, you fight the number 1 contender, you fight again for the title shot. It's like it's just so repetitive.
But I just want to ask, Robbie, you really not interested in Pereira versus Yuri 3? Yeah? Is it not? Nothing gives you nothing. Yeah,
I would if Yuri had ever given Alex a challenge, but like Alex has like fucked him up like both times, and I don't like to see that.
I think it's Yuri's destiny, bro. This guy, he's manifesting this fight so hectically.
Dude, look what happened in the Roundtree fight. Like the only reason he won is because Khalil absolutely just gassed himself. Poatan wouldn't do that. Poatan would hit flow state and just end him, bro.
What, against Yuri?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Listen, okay, no. sensically, what you like, I mean, logically, what you guys are saying is like, yeah, like it's pretty hard to disagree with. But it's just like, that's my boy, bro. Yuri, he's got it, bro. He's got the heart of a samurai, bro. He's gonna go out there. He's gonna do some samurai stuff.
You sound like someone who calls all the Puertan fans Puertards.
Dude, I think that was quite funny though, bro.
Wait, aren't you a Puertan glazer, bro?
Yeah, but I mean, like, who isn't? To be honest, like,
yeah.
are you really gonna tell me you don't like Pereira?
No, I'm
yeah, exactly. Bro.
Bobby Noon doesn't like him though.
Who?
Bobby Noon.
No, I think he does. I'm pretty sure he invented Puertards.
I think he did actually. Boy, do you know this guy, bro?
No, I have no idea.
Dude, he's a Twitter account, and he loves Drickus, but he also like he just like tweets the most outrageous shit, and he
just has like he has random niche fighters that he loves, and then he has like some that he just hates. Like
it's so
dude, what even is there to hate about Pereira? Like actually, like
I think he just hates it because everyone loves him type of thing.
He hates like I think he says like the Shama thing is like cringe, and he also got like I don't know. He said like some stuff like Jan Blachowicz like beat him that first time, and he had said Drickus would floor him. Which is,
well, that's pretty reasonable, actually. Dude.
Yeah, that's
a great one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Drickus' next fight. Brendan Allen. Brendan
I
Allen.
reckon Strickland 3.
Brendan Allen's a good shot.
Layup.
I asked him for his thoughts on it, and I can comfortably say, inside knowledge, Strickland 3 will not be happening.
Yeah, didn't he say fucking not
He was like, what the fuck? Why? I've like pushed him twice already.
But realistically, Brendan Allen?
Yeah, it was like Imavov or like Chai Borrallo or
but it won't be Imavov. Imavov will get title shot, surely.
Stylistically, I'd like for him to fight Caio Borralho. I think that'd be a cool fight.
Yeah, I mean, it could happen. I mean,
Brendan Allen is
lost,
a pretty good wrestler, dude.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing is I'll back Drickus against anyone on the feet. Like Drickus won't get knocked out in my opinion. Like the only way
he's the best striker right now. I think in a perfect world, Imavov would be a great fight to watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd like to see that fight. Realistically, it doesn't make sense. But
to be honest, like you could say it's glazing again, but I don't think there's anyone that finishes Drickus like by sub or KO or anything.
No, he's not easily finishable at all.
No, like completely. You could rely on top of them and get them in a crucifix for 25 minutes, but you won't finish them.
Yeah. I do find myself agreeing. But I think Brendan Allen, surely. That's the most realistic.
I don't even want him to fight Brendan Allen.
Really?
I don't like it stylistically, dude, because Brendan Allen is like a pressure wrestler. But he is also like the biggest idiot.
Honestly, what about that RDR fight now? Now do Drickus RDR. Like that's enough.
RDR is gonna I guess Drickus will probably still take quite a while.
A lot of folks have said like that was the fight that they wanted when RDR was coming out because it's like the battle of the two like
goofy.
Yeah.
But RDR getting the number one, like fighting against the number one or ranked number one opponent, like
no, but that's why I like it for Drickus because it's almost like a bounce back, like a little. Here's how
yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
back to the like a Sean Strickland W, you know.
I feel like it'll be Kyle Brendan.
Brendan Allen does make the most sense, but I would because Brendan Allen is deserving of that number one contender fight. I think.
Paulo Costa, actually, that was the one that I think I did say to him, and he did like look because like Paulo Costa is a bit more like it's a bit of pay-per-view there, you know. Like Costa's a bit of a big name, like
because Paulo Costa does not deserve to fight the number one.
Yeah, no, I've got the rankings. He's ranked 13.
Again, it's a good fight for Drickus. Like he would beat Paulo, like.
Yeah,
listen, I'm going to cut us off here because we are
9 o'clock.
Sorry, guys, too locked in here.
Dude, get that rubbish off my screen. Toy, show the badge, please. Yeah,
this one, right? Oh, you see this one, right?
Oh,
my boy, it's my boy. TT gave this one to me, yeah. Just saying.
But yeah, thank you so much for joining again. This was lekker. I'm super keen for this card. It's going to be an absolute banger.
100%.
Yeah, to the audience, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully check you in the next one. Robbie, cheers with that little cute cat.
Oh, I'm waiting.
Oh, yeah, thanks, guys.
Cheers, boys.